Along on a lovely Sunday afternoon to Lac de Lavande. Just looking around here, not much movement on the water at the minute. The water is very still. It's not looking good for the target species of carp at the minute. It's very shallow this end. Few movements in the weeds down here. Just below me here there's loads of little roach. Lovely to see so many small fish. Oh, no, there's a carp. Threw some bait down here earlier and the carp seem to be munching on the boilies and the mixed maize that have been thrown down there. Oh, he's feeding. But this is where we've decided to set up camp for the week. We've got 6 rods, 7 rods. Mark's got 3, Dad's got 2 and I've got 2 as well. Fishing most areas of the lake and we're going to see what we can get. Decided to fish the deeper part of the lake, the dam wall, which is probably up to 6 feet deep. So let's ask one of the other anglers here today what their tactics are. Dad! 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 Nothing. There's a lot of wildlife here, including this flipping horrible spider. We actually saw a much meaner looking spider earlier on the net, a massive thing. Don't know what it was, but it wasn't friendly, that's for sure. It's not been the best of starts at the minute. Managed to hook the only tree in the swim. It's been quite difficult trying to get the rod to the accurate casts because of this tree. I think it probably needs to come down at some point just to make it easier. The tree magnet. Someone's put a sign up here saying no fishing in French. Hope that's not a sign of things to come. So this is camp for the week. Both of you set up side by side, very near to the rods. It's still a run to the rods, but it should be easier to get to whoever should get a bite. Been kindly set up by Mark, Alan and Victoria to make sure that we do have our comfort for the week's fishing. The view for the week, this will be what we'll be seeing for most days. Looking like it's going to be a nice weather for the rest of the week. Hoping to get a few bites on the run. Oh, Dad's in. First fish. Playing it around the lake. These fish are not giants, but they do fight. They do fight like they are giants. Every time you hook one, you think you've got a 20 pounder or something. It takes a swim around the lake. It's very difficult to get in. Some hidden snags along the middle there, making it quite difficult to negotiate the fish inwards towards the bank. Well, eventually got it in. Nice mirror carp. Did take a run round the lake a little bit. It's probably 5-6 pound. Biggest one we've seen so far. Mark's just making sure that the fish is kept nice and moist, just so that the fish is looked after, which is the most important thing. So Dad lifting up the trophy of his efforts. There we go. What a great fish. Well caught, and we'll put it back in the net straight away. This is a good spot over the far side of the lake. It's an old bridge that used to go to the island, where funny enough the koi poo nest. Looks really good for predators such as pike and perch and maybe the odd catfish. A good ambush spot for them catching the small fish as they pass through. It might be worth a chance there with a spinner or a live bait just to see what's about and what's under there. Well, it's been very quiet over the last few days. A few fish coming out, mainly carp. We've been using plastic corn fished over a bed of boilies and maize that have been prepared earlier. It seems to be working. A few bites here and there, but they are very few and far between at the minute. Here's a nice mirror carp that Mark caught on plastic corn. Really good bite, really good take near the island edge. Mark's been using precision casting to make sure he gets to the spot, and also been using some PVA bags with bait in them. Been trying some live bait during the night using roach. The roach are so prolific in here that using a couple of was not going to diminish the numbers at all. A few knocks during the night, but nothing to really write home about here. No real opportunity in terms of bites. Well, this was a surprise. Fishing rubber corn close to the edge, and a pike has taken it as reeled in. Weighed 7 pounds, and it is actually the second and possibly third time we've caught this on the trip. A really good specimen, torpedo-like. Is there more of them in there? We'll never know. Well, people sometimes wonder how we survive in the wilderness without any amenities. Well, the truth is we survive pretty well. We don't go hungry. We cook on the portable cooker. We barbecue. And you can really sort of knock up something special, even with just the most limited resources. This is what we ended up with after the cooking. Just a little something we knocked up. So we're prepared to go into another night. Dusk falling. It's important to get your baits ready for the night. Just makes it a lot easier to see. Mark just preparing for his night fishing as well. He light a fire just to keep biting insects off, because they are prolific and they do like the taste of human blood. Well, we started the morning early with a bit of roach fishing. Dad's on the rod there, just fishing by the bush. I've got some worms from the local supermarket. Just seeing if there's anything else under the bush. It could be some perch hanging out there. We know that definitely the pike does hang out there in the mornings. We've seen them a few times. But it's really difficult to get past the little roach. They're in such great numbers. You can actually see them going from the bait as you cast in as well. So work cut out to catch something decent. So the fishing has been really slow. There's been a few fish, but it doesn't matter. Just the time together, the quality time has been really good. So as our time here at Lac de Lavande comes to an end, car packed, ready to go. It's been a really good experience. It's been tough at times. The conditions not very good for fishing. Conditions for living uncomfortable at times, but it's been one of the greatest experiences of all time. A special thank you to Alan and Victoria for all of their help. This wouldn't have been possible without them. They've been really great setting up everything, taking us into town. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Dad. It was a really good experience.
Yeah, thank you, Dad. Really pleased to show you the lake and the surroundings and a little bit of France, and I hope you take home some memories like how to collapse a net, amongst other things.
Yeah, it's been really good, and thank you so much. Memories made.
Thank you.